Good evening. I think in my last 3 vlogs, the 3 that I've put up between not doing a single toy review, I've been on about some stuff. And the first thing of the stuff that I've been on about is... Generation 1 Agent Meister. Now, why do I call him Agent Meister? Well, yes, he is G1 Jazz. He's quite plainly Generation 1 Jazz. He's in lovely condition. There's only one bit of scratching on him, but I think that's just because someone else has played with him a bit. Not too much. Tonight the rub sign is permanently on because it's just really, really warm. So that's not really giving much away. I've got a sticker coming off at the edge of the headlamp, which I'm going to try and glue down somehow. Some of the stickers, the Autobot logo on the front isn't central, which is difficult, and I'd love a repro label set to redo these and take them off with a bit of time so they don't rip and stuff. The stickers on the wheel arches don't seem particularly good. They're a bit creased. The edge of the 4 is coming off up here. However, you know, I'm going on about it. These bits aren't very well stuck down. However, it sounds like I'm really, really moaning about my nice G1 Jazz. I'm not. I'm really not. Now, I got this in the same box as Human Alliance, or Human Defiance, as I think it's now called, Barricade, which is amazing and will be coming up in the next couple of days because I've been looking forward to that review. He's still in the box at the moment. I've had him out for a transformation, but I'm waiting to do it properly. This guy I have played with and played with and played with because... Okay, let's think about this from an unemotional point for a moment. Let's look at this at the cold hard facts of the matter. The cold hard facts of the matter is you can see all the way through there. This flops about a bit. These bits don't fit properly because of mould degradation. The lines, the panel lines down here are unbelievable. I mean, it's worse than Universe Ironhide. It's crappy. It's not built very well. Okay, it's really, really poor. Okay, we get it? It's rubbish. Now put my emotional head on. This thing's just a joy to play with. Everything about it just invites you to come and pick it up and touch it. The colours, the shape of the car, the blocky bits on it. The fact that it looks like it's not going to fall apart as soon as you touch it. It looks chunky and it's heavy. It's got a die-cast metal in it. The feet are die-cast. The bonnet piece is die-cast. It's oh, so good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why is he an Agent Meister? Well, I've been doing... I've discovered the TF Wiki, which is brilliant. And thank you very much to King Grimlock for putting me on for that, because I've heard people mention it before. Time Lord talks about it occasionally. But TF Wiki is brilliant. If you haven't been on it, go on it, because it's just magnificent. This is a 2002 Japanese... remake of Jazz. It's a remold. Well, it's not a remold, it's just a re-release. But this is the Japanese one, which is why he's called Agent Meister. They took all the Martini logos off the side and just put Meister. Whether the Japanese don't have a word for jazz or whatever, I'm not quite sure. But I also found out that Jazz was the first of the reissues. Jazz was the first one that they remade, put in a nice proper book box, look, was all funky and that sort of thing. I've got a photo of it upstairs with the... In fact, I've got a photo of it here with the original Japanese artwork and everything, and the writing. So, condition-wise, he's extraordinarily good. I got him from Kapow Toys. Thank you very much, Kapow Toys. I'm very, very pleased. I know I've had a moan for the last couple of weeks, but after me moaning to you directly rather than just whinging about it, I think it took about 4 days to rectify the problem, which you couldn't ask for more. With regards to the toy, well, let's change him around, shall we? Okay, firstly, flip the doors like so. Take the fisties, unplug the fisties from their pegs. You can see the pegs there, so you've got they fist into each other. They plug into each other. Turn that upside down, and then pull these front pieces here. Pull that out. Flip them up, which gives you some shoulders. And then what you do is you just move the arms around so they're nice and wide, and we'll just get them out the way for the moment. Thank you. Then what we do is we take the bonnet section, you take the hood, the roof, pull that gently, push the bonnet section, you take the chrome bit here, okay, lift that up, and then you take this bit here, push it up and back, and then one sits on top of the other, which gives you the head and the arms, look. Then with the legs, literally, pull the legs, okay, tip this foot piece down, which makes him all wobbly, unstable. But if you find the right position and pull that apart, he goes nice and stiff and gets locked in. That is the transformation. That's it. That's all of it. Now, G1 Jazz in his robot mode is, I don't know, out of any of the bots, he's probably one of the more iconic. His colours are superb. His mould has degraded over years. If you look at the smile on his face, he's got this really big, gummy, stupid mouth. And apparently that's because they've done so many of these things that the mould just hasn't lasted very well. But that's alright, we can forgive that. Everybody loves him, so everybody wants one. That's cool. Apparently these are quite renowned for having the backs a bit slidey, and the doors pop off these pins, and mine are beautifully stiff, which I'm very, very pleased about. And that's it. Generation 1 Jazz. You can see how the back windows become the backs of his legs, heels. I mean, if you look at, if you switch off your emotions for a minute and just think of it as a toy, it's absolutely atrocious. But for someone like me, who remembers the good old days when, you know, these things had only just come out in 1984, when I was like 10 years old, these things were an absolute marvel. I mean, they were just unbelievable. Plus the cartoon was quite good as well. So yeah, G1 Jazz had a very cool accent in the cartoon. Was kind of the leader, but then after a little while kind of gave up his leadership role a little bit. It was more based on Optimus. But if you watch the first couple of episodes of the of Series 1, he is like Prime's number 2, which is odd because Ironhide was his best mate, but Jazz was like his general. I'm going to do a bit more geeking into that later on. The TF Wiki! Stickers wise, they're good. They're good. Crotch ones all pissed, so again, and repro labels would be nice on there. They're good. The ones on the feeties, on the toes, are good. I really like that. The ones at the back are all the same ones that appear on the car mode. I got with him 3 missiles, which I'll be honest are in a box because I'm just going to lose them. But I did get his G1 gun. Now, this issue, this particular reissue, the 2002 Jazzmeister Japan one, is supposed to come with a chrome weapon, and this one's got a black weapon. I'm assuming that Kapow Toys are just putting together kits so they can sell complete G1s used. I am absolutely fine with that. It doesn't bother me in the least. I wouldn't pay extra for chrome on a Henke. I'm not paying extra for chrome on a G1. The other thing he comes with is his, let's get it in focus here, his back cannon, which again, chromey, but the 3 missiles that came with it aren't chrome, which is a shame. I've not even stuck them in there for now. I've put them away so I don't lose them, so I can have them forever and a day. And on the back, let's see if you can see it, you've got 2 rails either side of the centre column, and you just take the 2 rails on the weapon, slide them on, get them in place, and just squeeze them, and there he goes, Jazz with his shoulder cannon. Just really shockingly pleased to have it, living next to my Optimus Prime quite happily at the moment. So on behalf of Generation Jazz, Jazz to Boom Bass 2, this is SMS number 1 with a very sensible but very loving review of my G1 Jazzatron.